Hey YouTube viewers, welcome back to another Miner's Haven tutorial video. So my first three videos I've shown people how to make thousands and hundreds of thousands, and I've also showed you once you get into the low millions how to build your setup, and once you get into the high millions how to build your setup. So now we're going to start building our setup based on the high billions with a shorter conveyor line. The other conveyor line was a fairly long one, so now we want to start building a shorter conveyor line system. And the best way to do that is we're going to start using items that you may be unlocking. You can purchase them for cash or you can purchase them from UC. But what I'm going to start using is my teleporters. And so I'm going to place one of my teleporters down, my receivers, and I'm going to purchase one of my wide conveyors. Some people do it a little bit differently. I just personally use one of these because I find it easy to use. Place down my converter conveyor. And now, like I was saying, the best thing to do is to get 3 of these ore magnifiers. So now I'm going to place one of these giants down. And you can see, not too wide, but it's very long. And I just wanted to show you by placing it down first. This is not the right order, but this is the size, and you can see it reduces my conveyor length system by a considerable bit. So the best order to do is to place 1 ore purifier, one ore magnifier, 2 ore purifiers, and then 2 ore magnifiers. And what's going to happen is when the ore leaves this, it's going to be worth it's going to leave the second one just under 1,000. And when it leaves this, it's going to be close to 3,000. So, pretty high up there. Then, we're going to go back to our plasma iron ore polishers because this multiplies our ore by 4. Place these down. I'm going to make my turn. I'm going to also start using some military grade conveyors to build some speed. Make my turn again. I think I made it wide enough. Maybe not. The reason why I said not enough is because this is the setup I'm going to start using, and I'm going to keep this setup until I get into the billions and trillions. So, I want to give myself enough space to do my turn. Put the rest of my polishers down. And then, I'm going to go ahead and change my setup here just a little bit. And the reason why I say just a little bit is I'm going to make, like I was saying, 2 different parts of my factory setup. The beginning, the upgraders, and then I'm going to use the other side as the end, my tail, my final upgraders. So I'm going to go ahead and put down a green teleporter here. And as you can see, I have a green teleporter and an orange receiver. So you have to make sure you get the right colors set up. You can use whatever colors you want, you just have to make sure they're different. So the green teleporter is then going to send it over to the green receiver. Put down my wide converters, and then you can see I've bought 30 of these portable ore advancers. So I'm going to go ahead and place all of these down. And this is when I'd wish the developer would add loadouts, because if I could at least save my tail, as I call it, my tail, my furnace, it would save so much time in all my setups. Because doing this every rebirth really gets frustrating and annoying, because it seems that everyone, this game is really based on rebirthing as quick as possible, and when it takes 2 minutes of the ore going through your system to be upgraded to rebirth, but 15 minutes to set up, there's a problem with the idea of the developer. So he really should add loadouts to save certain setups. And you can see I'm adding military grade conveyors. let my ore go through quickly. Start my turn. And the other thing I really wish the developer, and I've said it in other videos, is fix his corners, his edges. There seems to be a limitation problem where sometimes it's really hard to get the edges and items down. Now, if you don't have professional upgraders, you can go ahead and put your military grade conveyors down. I do have them, so I'm going to put them here, but if you don't have your professional upgraders, which are the ones with Dorito bags on them, best way to identify them, go ahead and put down 8 conveyors, because you can see 2 conveyors is a length of 1. So there's 4 of these you put down, so 4 times 2 is 8. And you'll place these down. Now, since I have the money, I'm going to go ahead and buy one of my ramps. Don't buy these early because how expensive they are, but they're really great endgame to channel your ore. So I'm going to put one of those down. I'm going to put 3 of my ore zappers, which multiply the ore's value by 25%. And you can see I have 4 10%ers going into 3 25%ers. There's a box. You always want to collect boxes when you can see them. The other thing that he added to the game that is super efficient to getting values of your ore faster is he added this item. Is Industrial Ore Welder. Really, really effective in getting the value of your ore up quickly. So buy as many of these towards the end as you can, and you see I can't buy 6 of them. I can't buy 51 of them, that's for sure. Can't even buy 5 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 4. And I'm going to place 4 of them down. Now this adds not percentages, but just multiplies by a specific value. And I haven't figured out that specific value, but it's enough to make a considerable difference. So that's the end of my chain for right now. I'll place my ×4 ore upgrader there, and the way that these work is you have to feed coal ore into them. So, if you haven't been lucky and you haven't gotten a few of the triple coal mines that drop, go ahead and make a conveyor line that goes into the pink system, or the pink part right there. I'll do it for you guys so you can see it. Oops, it's the wrong one. And then, if you don't have any, you can just buy some basic coal mines right here, if you don't have any of the triples. So then you would just, I'm not going to buy one because I don't really need to. You just put it down, and you can see the conveyor brings it right into the entrance part of it. So if you don't have the triples, go ahead and buy like 4 of the regular coal mines and wrap it on each side. I'm going to go ahead and remove that because it takes up space. And just, again, put the triple right into that. And you can tell that they're working when, that they'll upgrade it when the shields are white. When they're dark and black, they won't upgrade your ore. So that's pretty much the end of my setup right now. I'm going to go ahead and put my diamond mine system down. So, to do that, go ahead and put, let's see, I'll give myself a little more space. Buy some more military grade conveyors. Again, I'm going to put that ore tracker down. So again, this is an item that's only available that the Masked Man sells, and this is just an item that may or may not be available on the weekends, just depends on if he has it or not. And you can see there is a box there, and it disappeared, so you want to make sure you get your boxes quickly. You can see I have an orange ore receiver, and so I want to make sure that I have my orange ore teleporter that sends it to my receiver. So you can see the value of the ore going through. I'm going to go ahead and finish my mine setup. Get the other 4 diamond mines down. And you can see when they leave this last ore upgrader, you can see they're actually over 1,000 when they hit this. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. Put that down. Still over 1,000. So this is what's great about this item, is I can do my math on the fly. So 976 when they go through there. Brings them up to 3,090 when they go through there. So they're roughly 15,000 when they finish going through the plasma ore polishers. If you don't feel like 10's enough, go ahead and buy, I don't know, 12, so that all your ore get upgraded. If you want to buy more than that, that's fine, to make sure. So you can actually see that I can actually probably reduce this amount right here and move this one forward and move everything, so I can change my setup a little bit. So now that my entire setup is going, you can see that the ore, when they get to their final spot, is hitting the furnace for the millions. There's, 400,000, but most of them are going to be in the low millions per ore value. And this setup is just going to take you right into the low billions, and you're going to keep pushing forward. Now, what I like to do is I like to buy about 6 of these items right here. 6 of the industrial ore welders. And one of the next items we buy from there is we start getting into the precision refiners, way up high upgraders, the digital ore cleaners. And these items, as you keep buying them, will get you into the billions, the high billions, and the low trillions. And once you have enough of these, you blow through the trillions super quick, and you get into the quadrillions. Trillions really are the shortest time span of everything. So we'll go ahead and wrap this video up for the a short conveyor system for the upper millions, and I'll take you guys into the low billions next in the next videos. So feel free to comment, subscribe, like. Love to hear you guys' opinions, or comments, questions. Throw them down in the comment section. I'll answer the best that I can. Just keep making these tutorial videos so that I can help the community out and go forward and have some really great videos. Thanks, everyone.